Hey everyone, thanks for watching. In today's Tuesday's beauty tip, we're going to be discussing primers and the reason why a primer is important and what are the benefits of using a primer. So a primer is going to act as a barrier between your skin and your foundation. It's going to give your foundation something to grab onto, which in turn is going to make it last longer. There's also other benefits to a primer. For example, if you have dry skin, you could get a primer to brighten the skin. If you have oily skin, you can get a primer that will mattify the skin. In today's video, we're going to be talking through the different types of primers and which ones will be more beneficial for you. When choosing a primer, it's important to take your skin type into consideration to find out which primer will be more beneficial for you. If you have normal skin, which means that your skin is pretty much perfect, it's very rare that you get a blackhead or a breakout, then a very light formula would suit you perfectly. Something very, very light or even a light moisturizer will work a treat. If you have dry skin, then a brightening primer that will reflect light is going to work best for you because it's going to brighten up your dull, tired skin. If you have very dry and flaky skin, it's important to stay away from any silicone-based primers because silicone actually sits on the skin. It's going to sit into the dry, flaky areas and it's going to make them look more obvious. If you have a very sensitive skin that tends to react to a lot of different products, I would stick to something that's very lightweight, that's free from oils, silicone and fragrances. Even just a light setting spray will suit you perfectly. If you have oily skin, you want to choose something with either a silicone base or something that's mattifying on the skin. So you want something that's going to soak up any oil, keep your makeup in place for the day and also cover any large pores. If you have acne prone skin, it's important to stay away from anything that has a silicone base. Even though it's great for oily skin, if you're prone to acne, it can actually clog up your skin and it can cause you to break out even more. So it's important to go with a water-based primer instead of something that's a little bit more lightweight on the skin. Lastly, if you have mature skin, you want to choose something with a silicone base, which is going to cover any fine lines or wrinkles. It's going to even out your skin complexion and give you a nice youthful glow. When applying primer, it's important to remember that a little goes a long way. It's actually more beneficial for you to apply a smaller amount of product than a large amount of product. Put a little pea-sized amount on the back of your hand, dot it on the areas of your face like your cheeks, your nose, your chin and your forehead, and blend out using your fingers or a foundation brush. When it comes to eye primers, I highly recommend them. It will be more beneficial for you in the long run. Not only does it give you a nice even base to work with, but it also increases the lasting power of your eyeshadows. It stops them from creasing throughout the day and it also makes them look more vibrant. There's lots of different formulas available. There's your normal gel formula. There's a formula that has a concealer built in so it covers any broken capillaries and gives you a nice even base and coverage to work with. And lastly, you can do it the old-fashioned way and simply just use a concealer and a bit of powder on top. So that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this little lesson on primers. Next stop will be foundations, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Apply the center right onto the center of your eye. Right like that. Okay? So then I grab the end of the lashes